I don't know how this mod works. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know how any mechanics work. But I have just seen Lord of the Rings the extended edition, so I think I'm ready for this. Alright, I'm here. Who am I gonna play as? That's a great question. I'm glad you asked. I have no fucking clue. There's like a gazillion recommended characters. Lady Galadriel, wow. You think I would have magic? I don't know. Let's play just like someone basic. Theoden. This is, I don't know, a few years before the whole thing with, Fellowship of the Ring happens. Let's just play as Theoden right now and let's see what's gonna happen. And we're here. Yeah, this is a ginormous fucking map. There's a lot of things down south, wow. There's Lower Khand, Upper Khand, there's Mordor with, what the fuck is that number? Okay. And Sauron is of course genius Herculean. He's old as fuck. Yeah. He got godlike boosts to health, and he is unable to lead an open battle. That's good for us. Gondor against it has 10,000 men against 18,000 of Mordor. We have 4,000, and we have a white piece with Saruman. And Saruman is also old as balls. He's arrogant, ambitious, and just, really. And he's Istari. Another godlike boost to genetics. Our heir is Theodred, and Theodred is great. He holds the Westfolds. What could possibly go wrong? We are widowed, we are a cavalry leader, we are gallant, aspiring blade master, brilliant strategist, gregarious, compassionate, brave. Alright, let's start. We are heroic bloodline, yeah, that's definitely it. We're focused on martial, yeah, let's go strategy focus. And we can vassalize someone, wow. Cool sound effects. But they're all so loud as fuck. Neighbors can be vassalized, some guys. Yeah, but let's go. The King of the Golden Hall. King Theoden, son of Bengal, 8th King of the Second Line and 7th King of the House of Eorling, stands as a beloved and venerable king to his people. Born in Gondor, he returned to the Riddermark with his father after the death of his grandsire Fengel. Raised speaking Westron and knowing Sindarin, Medusel under Theoden has become a solid bedrock of stability and courtly nobility of the Eorling. But some things marred Theoden's otherwise long and peaceful reign. He has but one child, his beloved son and heir Theodred. While a man full grown, honorable and brave in equal measure, Theoden is not blind to the weakness to his imperils in his kingdom, but he sits secure in the knowledge that worse could come to pass. He has the children of his beloved sister Theodwyn to succeed the throne of Rohan. Yet though the Riddermark stands strong and peaceful, winds whisper of a war abroad of Gondor press to the east, mayhaps not even Rohan itself be safe from internal threats. As the shadows darken and even his own age begins to creep in, will Theoden stand tall and strong, or will he bend and bow to the age of despair? Forth and fear no darkness, yeah, the status of the northern border. Since the days of Errol, some of our kin lingered in the southern Anduin Vale. Those we know, the Leofrings. Sometime after our settlement of Rohan, they migrated southwards due to pressure from the north, settling between the Mark and the Mirkwood. Yet in the past century, some of them have passed even into Rohan proper, harried by orcs and fell things coming out of Mirkwood. Many sought the protection of our strength as our kin. We welcomed them, and they acknowledged the authority of Edoras and Eorl's line. They settled in the spare lands of our northeast, where our own folk have long herded cattle. Some of their number proved skilled and wise, becoming local leaders of the region, even over my own people. Yet increasingly the lands of Leofring settled in the world, and Esemnet seemed to act without thought for Edoras or Rohan. This must be rectified, and soon as the northeast border may collapse under the orcish raid that it now suffers. Let us remind our kin to whom they owe fealty. Right, I vassalized some randos, these two guys I think. Let's check our council. Yeah, Grima, that's a great choice. We could use a new chancellor. This guy, he has 17. And he likes us now. We can negotiate alliances. Yeah, all inside our realm. Yeah, this is the cultural map mode. These are the Leofring, they are like the northern original people. Like Rohirrim are basically split off of the Leofring, but the Leofring are basically being pushed south and being slowly eradicated, or mostly just are fiddling out. And the Gondorian and Rohirrim cultures, there's a fuck ton of weird cultures in Mordor. There are Faith, we are Rohirric, yeah, that's all cool. These are the duchy, these are the kingdom titles, and these are the empire titles. We can create the empire title if we had another kingdom. The empire titles are, well, large as fuck. So in Gondor there's Denethor, he's 70, but he still has some life ahead of him. Because he has the blood of Numenor. Unlike us, we are going to die like in 10 years or 20. Yes, these are the vassalizations, they're going well. Everyone has been vassalized mostly. Only some of the Leofring are still a bit iffy. Galadriel here in Lothlorien is... well, she is Galadriel. Yeah, there are allies. We do not have a Casus Belli on them. And frankly, like, she is strong as fuck, and I think that attacking her would be dumb. Wow, and we can wage holy wars. We do not have enough piety, but we can wage them. We cannot go against Gondor, that makes sense. Yeah, they worship the Withered Court. It's a Ravanic faith, and it's unreformed, and yeah, our faith is just better. Whatever. I'll ignore that. Again, I don't understand anything here. Wow, there are these holdings that are cool. Holy shit. Do you hear this? There was a sound of... yeah, now. The sound of the river, and it's loud as hell. I'll zoom out. There's special buildings. There's Minas Tirith. Decayed Ramnas Ekor. That's Pelennor. And the Minas Tirith itself has Minas Tirith. Fort level 10. There are the Osgiliaths. Most of them in ruin. Or garrison. Whatever. How about Barad-dûr? Holy fuck, 34 gold. I should have played as Sauron. Anyway, what does Edoras do? Edoras, yeah. It's pretty cool. It gives us a lot. However, let's invest in money, because we don't have the largest income, and we only have 2 holdings. By the time my lore master, whatever, comes to me with his plan, he seems to have already made up his mind. Serving with the Mad Bulgarin, Eldred in Moonbulg will bring both wealth and glory. I cannot deny that part, but I could deny his request. On the other hand, would it be right to stop someone in their pursuit of glory? My Lord Master wants to go and stay at the court of Gondor. Yeah, I'll let him go. Why not? Wow, we even have our cool custom courtroom. And it looks like in the movie. How good is Isengard as a holding? Yeah, pretty good. What about the Shire? No, that's the Shire's shit. Wow, and some of these Leofring are even sworn to Lothlorien. That's pretty cool. And they're fighting against these guys and they are subjugating them. Goodbye me. This cunt won't accept my vassalage. So I'm gonna make him my tributary state. I have 4,500 men, he has no chance against me. Plus I have 43 advantage, I need to zoom out. Or I need to make the sound less loud. Siege of South Undeep. What? Undeep. That sounds like such a dumb name. Why would you name your capital Undeep? What purpose does that serve? Anyway, he's now my tributary. There's a lot of things happening to the west of us. There's more Andomerian counties that are fighting among each other, and somehow they have 5,000 men in the fight. Because they're allied to Beoring from the Whalemen. Okay. So far, not much has happened. I just subjugated some guys. I could go against Dol Guldur. That one might be actually useful. But the guy ruling it is a fucking Nazgul. But he has only like 30,500 men. Let's try to fight him. I'm gonna claim... I might try to claim Dol Guldur itself. How good of a holding is it? Oh, that's a decent holding. Yeah, I'm gonna try it, why not? The King of the Golden Hall. Biting wind greets you as the heavy doors of the Meduseld are opened before you. Flags bearing your insignia whip in the cool morning air, and your breath comes out in a white vapor. Down lights the rim of the white mountains with a pure fire, casting long shadows of the peak across the plains of Harrowdale. The long silver line of snowborn courses dimly throw the steppe at this early hour, yet untouched by the eye of the sun. A member of your council appears at your side and greets you. My lord, your people work diligently, but their hinds would find new strength if they had sight of their king. Would you deign to make an appearance for your people? So I can go around inspiring my people, riding among them. I will observe the training of new recruits. You descend the well-laid steps of Edoras beside the chattering stream towards the training grounds beside the gate. The sounds of yelled admonitions and encouragements of the clashing of the steel precede the appearance of the structures. In these dusty foot-trampled grounds your people have trained a new line of warriors since the days of Errol the Young. The veteran soldiers snap to attention when they catch sight of your presence touring the grounds, and correct the recruits with renewed vigor. You approach a rack of training blades and grip one by the hilt, testing its weight in your hand with a few practice swings. A nearby recruit watches your technique with interest. You decide to test the strength of your fresh recruits and invite him to spar. I can absolutely deck him by being aggressive as fuck. I can be observant, or I can trip him. I'm gonna protect Holy. You circle the young recruit, matching his movements, goading him to strike you. He charges with a flurry which you easily cast aside. He feints to the left, you are not quick enough to catch it and fall for his deceit. With a triumphant greed in his eye, his blade spins over yours and you are caught off balance. You swing your sword to the side just in time to catch his attack, but you are left kneeling in the mud with the exertion of the counter. Practice resumes, more subdued than before around you. Have I grown so weak? Yeah, my man, you're 54. Like, you're not... I mean, this is the whole, like, Theoden's arc in the movies, and that he is old and still has to do bullshit and solve crises when he's fucking 70 or something. He still has to try to be the great leader, and he really worries that he might fail. Oh, Eomer. Eomer here, he's 12. He's cool. But Theodred is better. Theomer would actually become the king, like, after Theoden died, Eomer would become the king and he would rule pretty well. Like, Merry and Pippin would die, I think, would visit him a lot, but they would be then buried in the halls of, like, Minas Tirith next to Aragorn. That's cool. That's a cool book knowledge for you. Wait, we are a tributary? Are we a tributary? I presume to Gondor, or what does this mean? You are a tributary or a protectorate. He is a tributary or a protectorate. I don't understand. Whatever. I'm just gonna beat the fuck out of this asshole in Dol Guldur. This asshole, of course, being a fucking Nazgul. And now I have the claim on Dol Guldur. Let's try it. He is a client state. Yeah, his suzerain is fucking Sauron. But Sauron is currently fighting Gondor. He's gonna win because Gondor is not that strong and it fights in 2 wars currently. Yeah, I think I can take Dol Guldur. The Red Arrow. A rider from Gondor has arrived at the court of the King of the Ridermark, bearing the ancient Red Arrow. This arrow once summoned South Errol the Young in his legendary ride and is symbolic of the ancient friendship and alliance of Gondor and Rohan. Errol and the steward Sirion swore a great oath that they should share friends and foes alike. Many times has that oath been called upon by both sides. That the arrow should come in is an ill omen, for it means Gondor is hard pressed, and now calls upon their allies to aid them. What says the Lord of the Rohirrim? I say, master the Rohirrim. Alright, we have been... What? So many things happened. We got into a battle against the guy from Barad-dûr. We're losing but we're winning. And there's a reformist victory in the Tejin Civil War. The Civil War and the Tejin Confederacy fought between reformists and reactionary powers within the realm, and fueled by the support of major powers in the region has finally come to an end. Despite lacking in number compared to his rebellious subjects, Katashbor has prevailed decisively. The rebellious lords under the leadership of the reactionary Azaman have been humbled, sure to either be stripped of their lands or executed. The old ways are fast fading in the lands of Tejin as the Katai-bor intensifies his reforms. His gaze turns westward toward the coast and may even come to challenge the hegemony of the great haven of Umbar. Okay, the battle's going, but what the fuck is that? Oh, that's the Tejin Confederacy. It's here to the south. Apparently there has been a civil war and no longer is. And he might try to fight against Umbar. As far as I know, that's a good thing. How are we not in the war for helping Gondor still? And the battle's going on and we're winning. Yes, beat them. We're winning, yes. Wow, we've beaten them. Because because Theoden is such a great commander. I should get some siege engines, otherwise we're gonna fucking die. And I could get some actually specialized horsemen if I had enough money, which I don't. We still haven't been really called to the war with Mordor. I don't know why. Like, we are at war with Mordor, but because of something different, and we've lost now. I can try to get an alliance through one of my nieces, Eorida. Serelond, he's from Gondor, he has 2,000 men. Let's try it. We are currently on the back foot in our war, because, well, turns out fighting Nazgul is pretty tough. And we still haven't been called to that war against Mordor. That war is very interesting. Look at this. Okay, I feel like Gondor's done. Yeah, it is. Alright, here are all our men and our ally. Let's try again, and let's go straight for Dol Guldur. Eowyn came of age. No, Eomer came of age. He doesn't like me very much because he's not in my council and I'm below legitimacy. Everywhere I go, legitimacy haunts me. Because I'm below legitimacy expectations. Fuck you. I'm gonna put you on my council. You're a great guy. I don't give a fuck about Grima. You're gonna replace him. We're besieging Dol Guldur. The Dol Guldurian army itself hasn't been found, is nowhere to be seen. So we're very much winning, and someone charged into us and died. I don't know who that was, but he was dumb. The advice of Grima. In recent months, I have felt my mind begin to slip. as ill news reaches me from the near and far. My advisor Grima whispers constantly in my ear, and his words seem to be more persuasive. Although, almost as thought, they cast a spell over my failing spirit. I am urged to accept all the Sargat offerings and veiled threats that arrive from Isengard while ignoring the rumor of gathering war on my western border. I feel too old and weak to resist. Perhaps I'd better do as I'm told. Now Saruman has a strong hook on me. Never mind that I'm fucking currently destroying a Nazgul in a war. Oh, the Nazgul is here, fuck. We're winning. He has no chance, I'm just strong as fuck. Oh, and some of his allies arrive, and they're crushed now too. They arrived from Mordor and got defeated. Holy shit, they're besieging Osgiliath, and it's gonna take 3 years. Faramir, hold out. Lore Master Faramir. Come on, you can do it, I believe in you. Oh, and the Nazgul is attacking again. But I'm winning. Because again, the Nazgul he's like the Nazgul is a pretty good war leader, but he is far worse than me. Or I guess than Theoden. Because we're playing as Theoden. Oh, they're approaching again. And they're besieging Dol Guldur again. And they're losing terribly. If I could capture the Nazgul. I'm winning. I'm still winning. I've won again. Oh, I have actually not besieged Dol Guldur, I just besieged 2 castles outside of it, fuck. That's a bit of a mistake and a call to war. As I look over the battle plans for the imminent campaign, I consider my strategy and the best path to victory. As a suzerain, I can call on the military aid of my tributary stands, though I doubt they may thank me for it. Shall I send forth messages calling them to arm? Yeah, let's go. Saruman is attacking me. He's attacking me for the gap of Rohan. And he has 6,500 men. Alright. I feel like Dol Guldur is gonna be... I'm gonna let Dol Guldur go. I need to fight against bigger foes. My tributes, Terry States have arrived, and for some reason someone's gonna try to rebel. Can sway him in 18 months. Albel Half-Lover Halfling is gonna rebel because he wants lower crown authority. He's a dumbass. We're currently fighting fucking Isengard. The Red Arrow. Yeah, it happened. Why does it happen again? Yeah, I'm willing to join. Fuck. We're losing terribly. Come on, I have gathered all of my men. Eowyn is now an adult. We have 6,000 men. We'll lose if we fight Isengard. I don't know where Isengard went off, and currently we're losing against Mordor. Alright, let's besiege Isengard. It's gonna take 4 years and I'm pretty sure we're not gonna succeed. But it's worth a try. But when I have my siege engines unraised, that explains a lot. Extra 200 men and 20 siege weapons. That's very useful. Yeah, it's gonna take 2 years now. It's even if we fight now. We've won, yes. 57%, we now have equal numbers roughly. Let's go into the Isengard land. I'm pretty sure now we have the advantage. Oh. Selred, one of my companions, has died. And I'm stressed as fuck. I'm on stress level 2. Let's fight Isengard again. Oh, it's Saruman leads it himself, and he's losing because he sucks. And I've won. Go fuck yourself, Saruman, thank you for the 400 gold. I'm pretty sure this was not how it was supposed to go. You can start a legend about the mighty endeavor of the Eofring, but currently I'm a little short on cash. Oh, and I got some extra men-at-arms, and I'm also, since we now have money, I'm gonna create some Ethoed Horse Axemen, those are good units. 150 bonus if I station them in Edoras. So that's always great to see. Let's even get some light horsemen. We're gonna go up against Mordor. But let's give it some time before we recover our forces fully. Let's rally the rest here. It's 5,000 men. We have some good units. Let's join the Gondorians. King of the Golden Hall. Biting wind greets you as the heavy doors of Meduseld are opened before you. Flags bearing your insignia. Yeah, I should make an appearance. I will attend to the stables. Don't mind that I'm currently in Gondor. Descend the well-laid steps of Idarasia. In these long halls, the steeds of your people have been kept and tended since the days of Aurelius the Young. The bright eyes of your people follow you as you make your way between the steaming piles of dung and the cooling works of the blacksmith. You decide to pay special attention to the farrier's. Who cares? You duck into the farrier's workshop. He has horse's food under his arm and is leveling the hoof with grasp. A pile of iron horseshoes lies stacked ready to be fitted. You watch silently as he fits the shoe, then admire his work. To his surprise, he thanks you as Stan stammers over his words in your presence. You leave satisfied with the quality of his work, and you're certain that he will continue this high level of quality. You climb the hewn stone of the broad path, winding upward towards Meduseld. You reassure yourself of the industry and ability of your stables. The blood of the horse lords courses unbroken through your veins, and likewise though the veins of your people. Masters of the steed, you have no doubt that the horses of Rohan will be as swift as any in the land and better equipped. You pass the stone carved in the likeliness of a horse from which gush the waters of the stream running through the heart of Edoras. You climb the green terrace flanked by the shining silver of your guard's armor, and survey once again the extent of your land. The sun now glancing briefly off the snowborn, coursing its way through the land of the horse lords. The heavy doors of the Golden Hall are swung inwards, and you enter again, freshly renewed, to address the maintenance of your land. The blood of Errol will keep this land safe. We get the wisdom of Brego, and we have learning and diplomacy extra. Yeah, let's go. Mordor's advancing. Fuck. And Gondor has all of 7,000 men. And most of them are God knows where. Gondor has even besieged Minas Mongol and Cirith Right now, Frodo could march through the Mount Doom and burn the fucking ring there. Also, the Gondor only has 3,500 men there. And currently, Mordor is making an advance toward them. I can try to fight Mordor if I'm leading the battle then, and we manage to besiege this, then we might even actually have a decent shot. So, fuck, they left me. Gondor abandoned me. Fuck you. The Gondorian army left as I walked in. Fuck me. Alright, let's try again. I feel like this war is doomed to be lost. What are you doing again? Oh, another conquest by a wildman army. Yeah, makes sense. He's getting obliterated. Gondor is weak. Nothing new, but it is not good. And we've lost again. But I besieged the land. I besieged Henethamun. And we got stack wiped. Our army is no more. Well then, pretty clear what's gonna happen now. Alright, our army is slowly recovering. Slowly. Once it recovers, I wanna try to fight against Isengard again. Oh, we lost against Mordor, that was expected. Faramir is still here, and they still have East Osgiliath. This is mostly fine. Like, I don't know if there are any events for like the fucking fellowship showing up, or if it's just gonna be like the war itself. And sadly, Isengard More importantly, Saruman has a strong hook on me, because Grima is a count. I can create some protectorates around here with west marches, and I'm close to persuading others to do the same. Can sway him, then I'm gonna establish a protectorate. For now, let's focus on not dying from stress. I'm really chilled out now. Currently, Dol Guldur is losing against Lothlorien, and that's allied to Imladris. And Imladris has 900 men. Lothlorien is strong as fuck. Not strong as fuck, it has 2000 men. What did I see? Request Easterling invasion. I can offer some Easterling guys around here to attack Dol Guldur. I would need a lot of money to do so, but that's a cool thing. I like that. What is the Nazgul doing? He has more men than his opponents. Anyway, let's try to fight him again. I currently don't have anything better to do. Let's just beat up a Nazgul. I'm sorry, Lothlorien, if you're pissed that I'm taking your castles and things that you claim. But this is currently gonna be mine. 23%, let's go Dol Guldur. 5 years to besiege it. Well, fuck me, that's a long time, but I'm gonna wait. I don't mind. Fuck me. Again, I'm gonna call in a tributary. Isengard is attacking me with 9,000 men. This time I can't even sign white peace. Whatever, I can call on my ally to a war against Isengard, and I'm gonna return against the Nazgul later. And Nazgul got currently obliterated by the Lothlorians. Whoa, 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 whoa. Return of the king? In a grand ceremony in the Gondorian capital, Aragorn II, heir of Isildur and chieftain of the Dunedain of Arnor, has been proclaimed king of Gondor. High King of the Dunedain in exile, Lord of the West, he has proven his identity beyond all doubt, bearing Andúril, Narsil the Reforged, and his claim has been accepted by the lords and people of Gondor. In his youth he was Thongoril, the Eagle of the Star, and in Gondor and Rohan alike that name served with valor and distinction. The people of Gondor have not forgotten their great captain, now returned at an hour unexpected, and their joy is bright as the sun in the summer. It is happening unlooked for the peoples of the south, the line of Isildur long ago deemed dead and gone. Yet already in change in the winds can be felt. Peoples will ring upon the waves and silver trumpet proclaiming their defiance. Gondor, long lethargic, stirs up in its support and seems to be regaining a long fading strength. Gondor's allies rejoice, while those that are set against the Dunedain have been seized with a great terror and despair, foreseeing in the return of the king their doom. Aragorn took over Gondor. Yes! Gondor has now 14,000 men again. Still weaker than Sauron. But it is ruled by Aragorn and without any actual effects of the fellowship passing through. That's kind of a disappointing thing. Whatever. Let's just fight Isengard again. Isengard fled. We have now our allies here. I just can't ally Isengard, which is really fucking me over because I really want to. I really want to beat up Isengard. But he has now a strong hook on me, so... Because Grima fucking told me to love Saruman or something. Well, at least he's gonna pay me a lot of money again. He's fleeing, but I'm winning. 85%. Let's besiege some other things around, and we're gonna win decisively again. We've won 90%. Saruman is defeated, he pays me 400 again. Thanks. It's really cool of you. Anyway, I still have a fight against the Nazgul. Let's go defeat the Nazgul. Eat the poor or something. No, not eat the poor. Eat the rage. Eat the evil. And Lothlorien took over it. No, I'm not gonna fight fucking Galadriel. Very much, it seems to me very much that that Dol Guldur is no more, and here is the reunited kingdom of Gondor. Under King Elessar, Envianar of the reunited kingdom. He's gaining strength, and that's always great. He's expanded a lot into the holy fuck. I am numb. The shock of keeping me in tears. My niece Eowyn has led the stoic procession of Barrow-wield. My son born with full honors. Theodred died. He got brutally mauled. Is this like an event or something? I can found the Holy Order. Is this like an event or something, or is this just the fact that he got fucking wounded, as did I? What? Oh, no, I liked Theodoret. Fuck. Let's give Westfold to Leofweld Westerning or whatever. And my current heir is no one. It seems very much that I don't have an heir. Of course, it's Eomer, like, of course. Anyway, let's... I have inherited a lot of men. A lot of men at arms. To be light horsemen, elf and horse archers, but I'm gonna invest again into some horse axemen. They're strong as fuck. And I have 7,000 men. Return of Theoden. The few of the court present watching the man hunched in grey and in shaded silence. The courtesy of your hall is somewhat lessened of late, Theoden, son of Thengel. Slowly he walks up to the throne where sat the king, wizened, and his face showed in and eyes not really seeing. As he stood before him, Gandalf cast aside his grey cloak, revealing himself in terrible splendor, cloak white as freshly fallen snow, tall and strong. Too long have you sat in the shadows and trusted the twisted tales and crooked promptings. Hearken to me, O King of the Mark. Not all is dark. Take courage, for better help against it you shall not find. Breathe the free air and cast aside your prop. At last Theoden arose from the throne, the black staff in his hand clattering upon the stone. The face, long shrouded by shadow and despair, seemed as if broken by the sun through the clouds, and he looked as once he was, King of the Mark, hale and strong. Yeah, Gandalf the White arrived. This is directly lifted from the book. Hope has not yet died, take heart and courage. And Saruman no longer has a hook on me. We must root out the weed which has taken root in Isengard. Rohan lies aggravated, its sons and daughters dying in the mud, for the perverted deprivations of the White Wizard who has betrayed the trust of both Medusel and Minas Tirith. Dispatch riders of the four corners of the Riddermark, the sons of Earl will not take such affront without a response. We have fought and won many wars. What great victories has the White Wizard to his name. Riders of Rohan, oaths you have taken, now fulfill them to lord and land. Send out the riders. Recovered and free I am now, as if a hate has lifted my mind, yet now there remains a task. Ealhluin has betrayed me. It is said that he has designed my enfeeblement with those abroad, and so now they ask me, what is to be his fate? Grima, no, that's just a random guy. Get us executed, because I said so, and no longer does Saruman have a fuck. Oh, I get men. I get special troops. And he invaded. Saruman invaded for the kingdom of Riddermark. We have the advantage. We have a lot of special soldiers. I call to war everyone I can. And I have, mostly of course, my insane skills. He's trying to again besiege the gap of Rohan and he's fleeing. He's a coward. Fuck. Now that's a worse thing. Mordor wants to make us... wants to make us a tributary. I can invoke the Oath of Sirion. I can call upon Gondor for help against Mordor. Please join my war. The heirs of Numenor. From the south has come a great army, clad in mail and plate shining over the sun, the tree-filled blah blah blah. Gondor, ancient and fair, has not abandoned Rohan in its hours of need, but strode forth in its splendor. The peasantry gather along the road to see the finely armored soldiery of Gondor. Gondor joins us in this war. We have the advantage. We will win. Let's rally our troops and let's fight those fuckers. Gondor's raising their army. Yes. Join me. I am no longer wounded, that's always great. And Sauron is advancing. He's sieging Osgiliath. I will crush you, you fuck. You don't understand it. This man plans for every... Okay, that doesn't matter. We've won 29% immediately. What a great battle. Sauron can go fuck himself. 10,000 losses on their side. Let's go! Minas Morgul will be liberated. I guess. Guess that's our goal in this war. Liberate Minas Morgul. That's not gonna happen because I'm defending, but who cares? We're also aided by the fact that it's been besieged by Gondor like few years back, and it's... And I'm solidly ignoring what's going on with Isengard. He's besieging Helm's Deep, that fuck. Wait, what if he besieges it? Does something bad happen? I hope not. It didn't, so I guess it's fine. We've besieged Minas Morgul. Now we have 69%, nice. But Mordor is besieging to the south, let's go there. I was just saying that I'm worried that I might not make it back in time against Isengard, but I very much am gonna make it. 3,000 gold from Sauron. He's gonna be bankrupt for the rest of his life. Thanks, Aragorn. This couldn't have been done without you. Now I have even a lot of legitimacy. Let's go, let's return to... Oh, and Gondor is helping me against Isengard too. Holy shit. Our white wizard is gonna get whited, or whatever that means. Fuck, there's a plague. Let's all hide. What is this plague? The Plains Fever. Yeah, makes sense. I think it might exterminate like half of my house, but who cares? They're besieging now an actual holding of mine. It's bad, but I'm crushing them. Lords, Aragorn, you should have taken care of him. I'm pretty sure this isn't what Sauron was, or what Saruman was ready for. Getting obliterated by an alliance of... I joined another war? Yeah, my tributary is doing something, I don't care. And Gondor marched off to some other land. I'm not blaming him, he's getting attacked. And I'm pretty sure I can do this on my own. The Isengard army is weak as hell. He has 3,000 men. Let's go beat him. Lords, is it still you? No, it's Saruman himself. And some of these fuckers are defeating my protectorate. Which I just saved. This is cool playing as Theoden, he's such a great commander. Do we have an heir? We still don't have an heir, so once we die, I think it's gonna just pull a game over. I don't care, I wanna do this with a life of... Gondor is back. Alright, let's invest some money into our mangonels. We have enough gold for basically anything. Sauron paid for it. Holy shit! A great power, ancient in birth and might, has awoken from and changed the course of the world. Unlook for the unexpected from deep within the forest of Fangorn, the ancient Ondorim, known as men known to the men as Ents, have marched to war against Isengard, seeking vengeance against Saruman. In a brutally decisive battle, the ring of Isengard has been torn down, and its pits have been flooded by the river Isen, sending a deluge down the valley where the Ents broke the great dam Saruman had built there. Saruman is now a prisoner within his own tower, and the Ents have hunted down every last Uruk-hai in the region, extinguishing the last of his power. The children of Yavanna have dealt a decisive blow against the darkness. Victory of the Horse Lords. Victory, we have victory. The White Wizard has been defeated totally and utterly. His army is driven from the field and slain. The ring of Isengard pierced and the tower of Orthanc stormed. My men have dragged forth the faithful wizard White Saruman. As he is cast before my feet, there burns one question. What shall be done with him? I can kill him. I can destroy the minion of Isengard. Or I can just depose him. I'm gonna kill him. And I became the owner of the Orthanc of Palantir. Holy shit, that's cool. Let's hope Sauron doesn't corrupt me with it. Palantir of Orthanc. And now I own Orthanc. But for some reason it put everyone from my council away. I can gaze into the Palantir, but what are the possibilities of that? Like I could fucking become a... Like Sauron is very much still here. I can ally Faramir, that's also pretty cool. I can gaze into the Palantir, but like what am I gonna gain from it? Also, what is this? Reunite the Ethelred. Dynasty Earthling increases, I get the Unifier. I have to control the Whale of Anduin. Yeah, no. I need to be an empire. No, thank you. Holy shit, there's Dunland. And I can fight Dunland. Let's fight Dunland. They're weak as fuck. Oh, the Red Arrow. I've been called into a war against Mordor, and we're winning for once. Mordor has 12,000 men. They've just defeated it in battle. Alright, I'm gonna be there, just give me a second. Oh, I've won. That was very easy. A battle against Gondor right here. Aragorn lost. He lost a battle. Fuck. Don't worry, I'm on my way. Oh, they're charging into battle again. And this time they're winning. Okay, I joined there. And we won just as I arrived. Okay, I did my part. Theoden did the best he could. And our health is poor, like we're gonna die probably. Sauron is even losing to some rando in fucking Harad. I would really want to do a holy war for a kingdom against Sauron, when I can create the kingdom of Isengard. Alright, I'm a double king now. Let's instead create more tributaries around us. I wanna try, like, gazing into the Palantir. Because I wonder what the possibilities of it are. But I risk... But I risk turning evil, which is against everything I've done so far. Guess that's the whole thing of the Palantir. You might gain knowledge, but you also might become corrupted and taken over by fucking Sauron. But I mean, like, we have already defeated Sauron. Like, we have beaten his armies. Gondor is stronger than ever. Mordor is weaker than ever. Rohan is stronger than ever. Everything's going fine except the fact that my son fucking died. And it probably wasn't even scripted, it was just that he was in a battle. There's also this problem. Sauron is like the suzerain of the whole East. He has Lower and Upper Khan, he has Medulus Shine or whatever the fuck that is. He can call on everyone if he gets attacked. I can gain perks or stress. Like, this is just a telling of their history. of the history of the Palantir. Let's try it. Okay, I'm promoting Aragorn's legend, that's it. The city of Pelgaril. At the Mounts of Anduin, since the city of Pelgaril, home of the Sea Lords, great vessels from the coast of Gondor lay the anchor. Politics, secrets of Enrikai, nothing else is secret when laid bare beyond my encompassing eye. No scandal is safe, and after a few hours of listening, I understand the political machinations of the city more than anyone else. I hear a few of these conversations in detail, and the closer I come to the palace of Sea Lord, the more damning each story becomes. Oh, I see like the plots in the court. Holy shit. I look upon the plains of Gorgoroth. I feel the control of the Palantir escape me. The landscapes are replaced by an endless void of blackness, featureless and quiet. I think perhaps letting go of the Palantir, but before I can, I am suddenly pulled towards the impossibly strong tower of Barad-dûr in the distance. My vision is filled with a great isle, endless, weathered in flame. My hand begins to burn, and in ancient foul tongue, Morgoth the Dark Lord mocks me. I see you, king who would look upon the glory of Mordor. Feast your eyes all you wish. My gaze is forced over Mordor, revealing the vast armies gathering in the Dark Lord's land. Troll and evil men, the lights from their camps as numerous as stars in the night. Against my power there will be no victory. Serve me if you wish to be spared. Fuck. I will never be made a slave of the Dark Lord. I can refuse it, can tell him to go fuck himself, or I can join him. I'm gonna lose a lot if I join him, and gain a fuck ton of stress if I don't. I will never be a slave of the Dark Lord. There and back again. As I break away from the Palantir, I feel both the urge to peer inside it once again and the great relief that the mental ordeal is over. This task has drained a great deal of my mental energy from me. I shall not submit myself to that strain for some time, I feel. I covered the ancient orb with a cloth once more and returned it to the secret depths of my treasury. Alright, that's enough. But we have told Sauron to go fuck himself. And we have seen like some plots or whatever in fucking Pelargir. And we are stressed as balls. Let's host another feast. Alright, I'm no longer stressed. And I wanna do a little bit of a thing for for the thumbnail. Let's do this. Make Kingdom of Isengard, make primary. And let's screenshot this. King Theoden of Isengard, yeah, let's go. And now let's switch it back to normal. And now even let's create the Empire of Kalandharon. We are now an empire, the Empire of the Riddermark. We have 10,000 men. I could probably face off Mordor. Holy War for a Kingdom would be cool, and he's still in debt from paying me. But yeah, I think this is where it's gonna end. We have somewhat defeated Sauron. I don't know if there are any like events after this. We're 81 years old. I think we're gonna die soon. But we have done all we wanted. We have destroyed. We have fucking killed Saruman. We have expanded ROHAN, and we are strong. We have even managed to look into the Palantir and not go fucking insane. So yes, this is all.